Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.5 here on Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. So, in this episode, we're taking a look at the Friday 19th, Saturday 20th, when we will be celebrating Shane's birthday, but I'm gonna talk about Shane tomorrow, since we don't have to bother going to see Gus and purchase that really expensive pizza pie for him. So, what is there for possibility for us to do on Friday? Well, we might be able to go see the traveling merchant. We might be able to go and put in a request for Robin to build something for us, and we also might be able to go see Marnie and purchase some rabbits for one of our deluxe scoops. So, at least I think we have one already, so I should be able to get that done and therefore get the rabbit's foot for the last community quest and gain access to the Ginger Island by then triggering Willie's message to fix up the ship. So, let's take a look at the weather. So Shane is gonna have a sunny birthday, and today is a neutral day. Okay. And when we go outside and take a look at the lovely snapshot of the farm, we see that we have mail, and in the upper right corner we see that bunch of pale ale is done brewing. If we go lower, we see that one of our fish ponds is requesting something, and we have 6 fish roe ready to be collected. Then there is stuff in the crab pods, bait machines. It's not that important. If we go lower, we see that our chickens and ducks are eating the grass. There is some mayo to be picked up. And on the last episode, we did also finish off Gus's special quest for the 2 dozen eggs. So we should be receiving our small fridge as well. I'm just gonna have to figure out a place to put it. And then if we go to the left from our silos, we see that the rhubarbs and the strawberries are ready to be harvested. I'm gonna have to replace the rhubarb with like blue jazz, with kale, and maybe garlic. I'm gonna see what I will be able to cram in that tiny available space for me. I'm not sure if I have potatoes or some of the other crops, but kale is always nice. And blue jazz because Lucky Lunch and flavored honey, so yeah. And if we go higher from the beehives and the farming land, we see that the fence made out of preserve jars is full of jelly aged roe, so we are gonna be able to put in some new stuff. I'm definitely gonna have to get some grass starter for my cows and goats. And then there is the greenhouse, and then there is the mushroom cave. So let's go take a look at what's inside of the mail. Hey kid, there's the recipe for a little treat my pappy used to make. Cook it slow, Pam. So we received cheesy cauliflower. This is a cool recipe from Pam. If you want to know more about the dishes from Stardew Valley, I made a video where I compare which ones are better, the one from Queen of Sauce or the ones from NPCs if you befriend them. And well, it's a doozy, so go check it out. And if you're new to the channel, also consider subscribing, as I publish fun content like this on a weekly basis. Now that's out of the way, let's see what's in here. Hey Max, thanks for the eggs. The yolks look amazing. I think this will be my best omelet yet. Please accept this gift, Gus. Okay, so that is the mini fridge, and amazingly, by this time, the music kicks off or stops playing. It's the shortest song because I keep talking through the snapshot. So yeah, that's why. But I'm gonna speed up this next part, putting some fun music in for me to fill in that time, and we'll talk soon. And we have our first T-Rex. Dino has finally hatched. Okay, so this is gonna be an issue. If Blobfish is asking for brewed tea or tea, I have planted the tea saplings in the mushroom cave throughout this season, and it's gonna take them until the end or the last week of the summer season for them to start producing tea leaves. So it's gonna be quite a while, especially considering the also other Blobfish pond can ask for the same thing before we can increase the population to like 7 or 8 and then up to 10. So it might take me a whole lot more episodes to get the Blobfish up to 10, which is not the best thing for me, because I'm not really sure if somehow the productivity or the production of roe by the fish ponds is affected during the time when the fish is trying to increase their overall population. So that might be a fun thing to find out. I'm gonna leave replenishing the crab pots until the evening. It's not that necessary to get that done right now. I have other fish to fry, honestly. Let's put in those strawberries, pickled strawberries or strawberry jelly. Thus earn a whole lot of cash. I'm not sure how you got out. Maybe it's because I did not close the gate. But I'm definitely thinking about building more cheese presses just because of how much milk are all these ladies producing. And I definitely need to get you some grass starter. Fiber. I should have fiber available thanks to growing it here at the farm now, thanks to those fiber seeds from Linus from his special quest. I still think it's a bit more convenient for me to just go and purchase the grass starter, but hey, if I can actually produce it on my own thanks to having a surplus of certain stuff, then why the heck not? Come on, princess, move, move, I wanna leave. Okay, so I can sell the remaining bits here. Sell the pale ale. Can brew some coffee in here and can make 37 pieces of grass starter. No, I'll take it. I want to store all the rhubarb and the strawberries for creation of the artisanal items. And now the question is, what should be the next project which we should have built? Okay, so I need to go see Marnie in order to purchase the rabbits for the deluxe scoop. And I need to go see Robin, and I was actually tempted to consider getting the first shed constructed. Question is if it's gonna be able to squeeze somehow next to one of the 3 barns. That's a big if. And what do I need for a actual shed? So I require 15,000 gold and 300 wood. So yeah, we actually have the wood and we have the gold. So how do we want to do this? It's gonna be convenient for me to jump down and go see Marnie and the traveling merchant. So Marnie, because she has the rabbits, which I can purchase from her. And I want to get at least 2 of them. And that's about it when it comes to rabbits. We just need that rabbit's foot. It's much more convenient for you to have sheep and to shear them in comparison to having rabbit's foot. Sure, the rabbits can actually drop the rabbit's foot, but it's not as frequent as, let's say, ducks with their duck feathers and such. So, yeah. We're gonna go with the bunny 1, bunny 2. I'm sorry about the names, but it just has to be. Okay, bunnies have been built. I can theoretically consider purchasing another auto grabber, but what would actually make more sense for me is to buy 4 more ducks for the last coop, or maybe I don't know how many ducks I have right now. I'm gonna have to do the count first, and then we're gonna be able to continue. Let's go see what the traveling merchant has in her wares. I'm not really sure what are the chances. She's gonna hook me up with the rabbit's foot. I would love her for it so much. Would probably kiss that purple pig of hers. Lots of fish. Not really what I was expecting. So this is a hard pass. And we're not gonna be screwing around here for too long. I really want to go see Robin and get that shed up and running. I really do wonder, however, if it's gonna squeeze right next over here. We need 7 tiles. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's not gonna fit in. It's gonna have to go somewhere in here, and therefore I need to... Or maybe if I would to... Because we can then build it over here and have some additional ones constructed right after or behind. So we need to rush to see Robin because she's gonna be working only till like 4:50 at her shop, and then she's gonna leave. And I'm also missing building materials, so I'm not that well supplied when it comes to stone or wood. So shed. It would be so awesome if it can squeeze. Yeah, because it can go here, but I just don't want to have this dead space right in front of the cottage. And can you... If that goat is not gonna move, I'm gonna be miserable. The game is unfortunately paused. It's gonna fit in, and I want to therefore have it in here. I can actually move it like so. Come on. That's a good girl. Haha! Awesome. And I'm gonna be able to move all the preserve jars. Do we want to purchase some... I know, we haven't been to the Skull Cavern in quite a while. So this is gonna at least be able to supply me with some resources for a short amount of time. Chop down these trees, get that additional wood going. Okay, so let's go. Bus stop. Hey gorgeous, how are you? So back to the farm, we need to drop off a ton of stuff. so these things can be stored. We need to use the grass starter. Do I have the... Okay, so this needs to be dropped off. 38 strawberries. Not the best. I wanted to see if I have some fiber seeds in here. Because the fiber which is growing is definitely not going to be sufficient enough as is. I'm missing one piece of bone fragment here. I can take 60 strawberries. Spicy eels, bombs. If I will be able to give a hot pepper to Shane tomorrow and then go to Skull Cavern, if it's gonna be a lucky day, that would be just awesome. We really need to do a raid for resources. I can drop off the dinosaur egg as well at the museum now because we have our dinosaurs hatched. Well, one is hatched, one is still being hatched. Somehow need to do the count on the ducks to see what would be the names of the new ones. I did not see any fiber seeds there. And when I start to put down this food for them, they're gonna immediately go nuts for it. So this did not really give us that much aerial coverage as I was hoping for. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Animals are starting to go inside, which means it's starting to get late. Not laid. And that would be kind of weird. Let's see, mushroom cave. Big if is if I can put down like deluxe speed grow on the tea saplings, but even if I do that, they only produce the tea leaves still only at the last week of the season. And it's just, I don't see the value in it, therefore. If we're gonna get the shed constructed... Whoa, what's up with those oranges? Going off grid like that. We have coffee here. I need to put away some of these things in order for me to pick up all the school stuff. Coffee. This coffee will be definitely replaced inside. Nope, I want to hold on to that. And... okay, so we need to figure this out somehow. We also still need to replenish those crab pots outside, so that's gonna be fun. Luckily, I'm able to dump whatever trash I picked up. Not that much trash. Out of the crab pots. I'm gonna have to return here, I'm quite sure of that. Yep. We're already at our maximum capacity. Let's see those recycling bins. What they can do for me. More trash. No, not right now. I'm really hoping for a lucky day after quite a while so we can go into Skull Cavern. If I'm gonna get rabbit's foot from there, I'm gonna probably throw a hissy fit because it's been quite a while since I was able to do a run and get my hands on some of those hard to come across things. But rocks are gonna be my priority. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Okay, so let's sell you. Let's sell you. And no, I'm no longer keeping the mussels because we have like 310 of them, so I should be able to purchase a bunch of the mango saplings once we get to the island trader. If we get to the island trader. How many iron bars? Yep, so we have the bars, so I don't have to smelt anything right now. Should I try to make more preserve jars? Should I try to make more cheese presses? Let's make more cheese presses and just one. Awesome. Not the best. Not really the best. No. Fiber seeds. What do we need for fiber seeds? Mixed seeds, sap, and clay. 60 of them all of a sudden. Let's start replacing the... I need to grab that fence. I put it somewhere. Where the heck did I put those pieces of fence? I want to make sure that those gates are operational. Don't see the fence anywhere, so that's awesome. But if I will be able to move these lightning rods... and replace them with the cheese press... that should allow me to make more cheese. You think Eric should have gone with buffalo so we can make buffalo mozzarella? That would be fun too. We don't have that many animals inside of this barn, but once again, my issue is I don't know the current number of how many animals do I have. So that's kind of a bad thing for me. And we're gonna have to replenish these with something delicious. Let's put in some rhubarbs. Okay, there goes that. It's 9:40. What else can I do? The fiber can be planted. And if possible, I can go to the secret woods and gather up some hardwood. It's gonna be planted. So I eventually want to have the fence going through here so that the cobble path can go along here so we can get up to this point and maybe do like scenic fishing if possible. I don't know if maybe I will pop just the basic coffee and do the run to the secret woods because after all we do have the mini obelisk accessible to me, so I will be able to make it to the upper part of the farm rather quickly. But I'm probably not gonna screw around with it. It's really too late, and I don't want to end up sleeping outside and be charged for doing something reckless. Okay, so those 2 seeds have been planted. Return here. We're gonna sell the rest of these things. Where did I put the other lightning rods? That's a good question. And it's gonna be midnight. One more thing which I can try if I have deluxe speed grow see if I can apply it to the tea bushes or tea saplings. Yeah, it's not working, so that's unfortunate. It was worth a shot. Can't blame me for trying. Is there any cheese which I can still sell? And let's go hit the hay and see what happens tomorrow when we deal with Shane. Okay, so we have Shane's birthday today. So, what do we know about Shane besides the fact that once we close up Jojo Mart, he loses his employment and then he just wanders around? Well, he lives with Marnie and Jasmine, and he loves the following stuff. He loves beer, hot peppers, pepper poppers, and pizza. Coincidentally, or quinky-dinkly, like some people like to say, I don't know, don't ask me, pepper poppers is actually a recipe which you get from Shane for befriending him. So he's like the only NPC that gives you a recipe that he himself loves. Whatever other NPC you befriend and you start to learn their dishes, the other NPCs usually love them, but with Shane, no. Shane is kind of an enigma because the other recipe which you get from him is the stranger bun, and that thing is hated by everyone in the game. Everyone. Even Krobus hates it. And it contains a void egg or whatever now is the recipe for that thing. So I should have a hot pepper in the fridge, and I'm gonna give that to him. Or maybe if I have pepper poppers, I might give him that, who knows. But we know that, and now we need to take a look at his schedule, because Shane has a very dramatically different schedule based on if the community center has been restored or has not been restored. So for example, there are two options for Saturdays during the spring season, and we're going to be looking at the community center not restored. If it's not restored, at 9 a.m. leaves his room and stands in kitchen at Marnie's ranch. 12 p.m. leaves Marnie's ranch and heads to Pierre's general store. 5 p.m. leaves Pierre's general store and heads to the Stardrop Saloon. 11 p.m. leaves the Stardrop Saloon. If the community center would be restored, the difference would be at 9 a.m. leaves his room and stands in kitchen. 12 p.m. leaves Marnie's ranch and heads to Pierre's general store. 5 p.m. leaves Pierre's general store and heads to Stardrop Saloon. And at 11 p.m. leaves the Stardrop Saloon, so there's absolutely no difference whatsoever freaking ever. But okay, the wiki says so. I'm gonna believe it, and that is gonna be it. So let's see what's the weather for the next episode. So it's gonna be a sunny Sunday, and the fortune teller. Oh, we are going into the Skull Cavern. So he leaves his room at 9 a.m. It's 6 a.m. So I will only be able to do the really nitty-gritty around the farm, and we need to be by the bus stop around 10 a.m. so that we can go and just excavate and get our hands on a ton of cool stuff. So this is gonna be one fun birthday for us. Okay, so let's take a look at the snapshot. If we take a look at the snapshot, in the upper right corner, we see that there is a ton of pale ale again made in the kegs. We have that one coffee too. If we go lower, we see that even the Midnight Carp is now requesting something. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 roe ready to be picked up. It looks like only one blobfish pond was not able or willing to produce roe. It's even funny that we have the ice pip roe now available. And then there's stuff in the crab pots and such. If we go lower, we see that the ducks and chickens are slowly leaving the cubes, so there's that. The fiber is gonna be growing. If we go to the left from the silos, we see that, hold on, let me zoom in. Yeah, the coffee is done and ready to be harvested. And if we take a look at the beehives, we see that one of the beehives is ready with the honey, so that's awesome. On top of that, or above that, we have 3, 5, 8 preserve jars ready to give us something. And yeah, Robin has started to work on the first shed. Then we have the greenhouse. Then we have the mushroom cave. So what I will need to do or focus on doing is filling the kegs, picking up the mushrooms in the mushroom cave, picking up the roe, reloading the preserve jars, and it looks like the fiber below the silos might be done, so I might take a look at that and maybe get some more grass starter for my cows and goats. And that's about it. We need to deal with Shane too, so yeah, this is gonna be a fun montage, so do enjoy it. Okay, so it looks like I did not bother to name the goats with a numerical name, which might have been a mistake on my end, but that means that if I'll then go see Marnie on Sunday, I should be able to just get 4 goats and not bother too much with naming them. And ooh, Earth Crystal for Midnight Carp. We can actually accommodate that request, so good for me. Good for me. And I'm glad that the ice pips are finally kicking in and producing at least something, because I was expecting a bit more. It's kind of ridiculous to think that the lava eels are producing at a better rate than the ice pips. But what do I know, right? Okay, we have picked up quite a lot of... We did not pick up actually that much trash. I need to go and see Shane and give him that hot pepper. So let's load all of these in. Get at least some experience out of fishing for today, or some money at the end of the day's summary. And as long as I don't put salmon berries into the preserve jars, I am happy. Okay, mushroom cave. Just common mushrooms, unfortunately. But Shane is now gonna be leaving soon, so... No, I wanted to sell the lobster. So hot pepper or pepper popper? Pepper popper. Do have a hot pepper. I don't want to be wasting time looking if I have somewhere a long hidden pepper popper. Chances are I might look at that pepper popper. So we're gonna take this pepper popper. I like the way it sounds. Pepper popper. Pepper popper. And I'm gonna annoy you with doing this weird thing, which I'm doing. Don't ask me. We're gonna keep the horseradish, the spring onions, the salmon berries, the spicy eels. We're gonna have to acquire more explosives in order to be more successful and mine more. Okay, it's 10. Let's see if we can catch up to the birthday boy. Should be in Marnie's place still. Yep. There you go, buddy. Okay, and I kind of forgot to take a look at how we were friends with Shane, but whatever. Purchase animals. Let's go with goats. We want to grab 4 of them. And we are still gonna want to purchase some more bombs. So it's gonna be funny. I definitely think it's better for you as a player to do a numerical naming because it's much easier to track which animals belong where. But if you don't then play the game for a while, like I didn't do between this and the previous episode because I was busy with other things for the channel, you might forget, so you would have to keep some notes somewhere that actually you are numerically naming the animals, and in that case, like what exactly is the number at which you have stopped, for example. Where can I put some of this junk? Okay. Oh, so let's go and buy me a couple of bombs. We still need some money to be left for the purchase of the ticket. Ooh, I think I left somewhere a totem for the farm, or maybe not. How low do we want to go with our finances? Yeah, 95 bombs is more than plenty enough. You know what? I'm not gonna be wasting time going back to the farm. Screw it. Let's go to the desert if Pam is gonna let me, and hopefully I'm gonna survive this run and get my hands on some iridium. Definitely need to get our hands on some stone. That is our primary reason for coming in here. So I'm kind of glad I did keep the hoe. Ah, cool. Bone fragments. So we will be able to use the bone mill at least once. And I'm gonna have to pop a spicy eel before we head in for that increased luck. And even more of a speed. Ooh, there is already what we need for the midnight carp. And if I don't have to stick around for too long, and if I come across the ladder, then I'll just do whatever. I was aware that I would take some damage here, but whatever. Can be worse. We do have ingredients. Wow. Okay, so in the 1.3 version, what happened to me was that I was able to come across... Yes! Rabbit's foot! Yes! 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 Community center is done! Now all I need to do is not screw this up. So in the 1.3 version, what happened to me was in the second level, I came across an iridium node. Because this is, however, third level, chances are, wow, this is actually really a iridium node. I cannot believe it. I was really actually thinking that would be an iridium crab, especially because it was so close to the rails. But god damn it, we have the community center complete, and this means we can start soon focusing on Ginger Island, and that's gonna be a whole lot of fun. And it's gonna be especially more fun even for me because I haven't spent that much time on the Ginger Island. You gotta be kidding me here. I really have to kill everything. And I have to be careful on how I do this because HP. So I'm definitely gonna have to eat some salmon berries after I'm done with these bad boys. Because the salmon berries are definitely gonna help me out. I should have separated the stack of salmon berries into like a half just in case something would happen. Because the chances are if you get killed or knocked out in the mines, sure, Marlon can run a fetch quest for you, but it's only like one thing out of all the things which you have lost, so you will have to choose, for example, iridium over glazed yams or something else like that. It actually happened to me already. I wasn't really ecstatic about it, but the chances are if I were to lose over 600 salmon berries, that would not be the best thing for me. And unfortunately, we are killing a lot of time here. But I'm hoping the other slimes are gonna be all nice and grouped up. I'm gonna be most likely be ditching the wild algae. I don't think I will be able to make the wild algae soup down here, so don't see the point in holding on to it. As soon as we take some damage, pop in salmonberry, heal, and keep on slaying. And I did see the quartz there, but I just don't have any use for it right now, so why should I even bother, right? I can theoretically get rid of the cherry bomb, which I have in my inventory, by knocking out the 2 mummies. That would be in range. We get at least some solar sense. Nice. So I will be able to therefore make some mega bombs in case I would need to. I cannot believe I got my hands on the freaking rabbit's foot. Maybe talking about it so much actually brought it over or made it to spawn. I don't know what to tell you. Because the chances of you getting the rabbit's foot are really not that high, so I was really glad when I saw this. I'm gonna actually crack this bad boy up because it gives us 10 pieces of stone. And I'm kind of running low on the construction materials. Definitely want to grab the purple mushroom. Great for income and also increasing your foraging skill. Want to grab this? Do you want to grab this? So far, no luck with uncovering the ladder to the lower floor. Trying to avoid the explosion radius. I don't need to be wasting these salmon berries all willy-nilly. I know I have way too many of them, but still. There's the diamond node, ooh, there's a shaft too. Yeah, we're switching the wild algae for the diamond, sorry. Okay, so this is a gem node. And there's a shaft too. I would like to take this. It's actually funny how I managed to run in between all those bugs. I did not even pay attention. It just somehow worked out. Somehow, something, somewhat. It's 5 p.m. We are only at level 22. We don't need the topaz. Don't need the gold. Have my eyes out on stuff like this. I'm not sure if that's gonna be actually iridium. That's actually iridium. Let's grab that ruby too. I do see the amethyst. Okay, I really don't want to be making the staircases. Nice kill there. Let's pop a bomb here in order to clear this area out. Lucky me. Okay, that's a whole lot of serpents. So I was able to dodge one of them into the explosion radius of the bomb. Ooh, it looks like we just got cabbage seeds. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Sure. Let's take the cabbage seeds. Okay, and there's the shaft, so we're gonna take that. Expressway down, 5 levels. It's actually funny how we fell right in front of the ladder. Yeah, the bombs are definitely working for me here and helping me to clear out the path a bit faster. I don't want to trigger the serpent to come and attack me. And since we triggered already the slime, I was hoping I would get actually a staircase there, but it just wasn't meant to be. Okay, there's the staircase. I'll take the stone. 7 p.m. This is where you put down the mega bombs on levels like this. Large spaces, lots of materials, lots of things to pick up. Lots of cool stuff. Okay, this is unfortunate. I can use the mega bomb here too. So it's gonna clear out this space nice. Give me access to all these cool things. That one spicy eel which I picked up, I can eat it. I'm gonna jump down. Only 3 levels this time. That's unfortunate. Come on, princess. Work for me. We want to see some heavily infused iridium level. So far, not that great. Level 43. It's our first emerald that I came across. And our first pepper Rex. And I also want to grab the red mushroom. Trying to wonder... Yeah, I want this because of the bone meal. I can theoretically drink the coffee. It's a waste, I understand that, but hear me out. Okay, had to scroll there for a bit. Okay, if you're gonna come like this, I should be able to survive the onslaught. Let's eat these. Let's eat this. Drop down one of these bad boys. Drop down this. Let the slimes chase after me while we pick up our iridium. There's a lot of you guys. A lot of you. And I want to grab whatever I can from here. I do see that iridium node. At least I hope that's not iridium node. So we're gonna ignore it because I don't want to bother the iridium crabs. Okay, bomb number 1. There's a gem in this stone because it's all purple-like. So there goes a bomb. It's 9:20. And I want to also make a run for the... Yeah, let's ignore that one. Iridium node is not worth fighting over with 2 serpents. I want to make the run for the community center somehow as well. Okay, let's pick up at least the iridium. The dual speed has worn off. This is kind of an empty... Iridium bats at level 53. There goes the ladder. But I want to pick up whatever is in here. Dare defeat, try to fight off the iridium bats. That's iridium 2 if you are... Yeah, even the freaking battery pack. That is just awesome. Yeah, I'll leave the cabbage seed over there. Let's eat this, and let's eat this. For that HP. It's now actually funny that the salmon berries are recovering more HP than the spring onions. But yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. I do see the iridium. I do see the satchel with coal. Okay, let's grab at least that, and let's jump in through one of these. Unfortunately, I'm blocked off, and this is one of those annoying levels. Chances are I'm not gonna see a ladder right here at the start. Wow, that serpent is kind of getting stuck on a place, or in a place. I wonder why. Iridium bat? Come on, knock it off. We're still trying to reach level 100 for Mr. Q or Quai. 15 artichoke seeds. Yes. Yes. Ah, damn it. What's least valuable thing in here? Ooh, 45. Nice. I'm thinking the topaz. Okay, so serpents, they really want to play with me. There's a shaft, so we're gonna take that. Sure. Please, I pushed the serpent into the radius of the explosion. That gave me the ladder. 69. I highly doubt we're gonna make it to a deeper level. You know what? Let's, for the heck of it, make it to level 70. And then I'm gonna try to still drop off Rabbit's Foot at the community center somehow. That is, if the game is gonna cooperate with me. I would hate to end up sleeping outside. If you're gonna give me a shaft, then I'll jump down. 15 levels? You gotta be messing with me. Seriously? Ah, this game. This game. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. So level 85 is where I left it off. It's gonna be 1 a.m. There's no chance I can drop this thing off at the community center. So most likely, we're gonna be able to finish off the community center on the next episode. And hopefully Billy's gonna send us that note regarding the old ship in his shop, and we're gonna be able to start helping him to fix it. I just really hope that I have sufficient quantity of hardwood stashed around. I want to keep the diamonds for the production of the geode crusher thingies, so I cannot really do that much with them. This is gonna go to the lovely fish. This is gonna go for that. Amethyst can be sold. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. For more fun Stardew Valley content, either check out the playlist at the end of the video, or heck, go through the link in the video's description. I publish fun content like this on a weekly basis from Mondays till Fridays. I do playthroughs, comparisons, early game reviews. There's all sorts of cool stuff, so go check it out. The link is in the description. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, everyone, and see you at the next one. Bye bye.